If you got any questions? No. You got any questions? Touch them up right here. Come out fighting. God bless you.
Mike England, who is not from England, is our centre referee at John Ott. Saints on Jake Rosholt. Ott, who used to wrestle at 215 in high school, wrestled 197 in college, weighed 250 when he was playing football. He's been all over the place weight-wise. Doesn't seem to care. One of those guys you can always rely on for a tough contest. And he comes out swinging with punches. John Ott going for the jawline of Rosholt early. Now goes for a single leg. Backs Rosholt against the cage. Will there be a takedown here from Ott? Switches to a double, now back to a single.
This position, he should have kept striking, I think. Instead of wasting a lot of energy in here. Oh, good job coming out of it, swinging.
Ott's tough.
No respect for Rosholt at all. Ott's coming right after him.
Overhand right from John Ott. You saw that third round rally against Bobby Lashley. It was Rocky-esque from John Ott after he almost got ground and pounded into another universe in the first round. It was vicious from Lashley. Somehow Ott survived it. So you wonder what Rosholt can do here if he's going to try and finish John Ott.
He's going to have to submit him. He's going to have to put him, put him in a position where he's got no choice but tap out.
Catches the kicking leg, does Ott. And just drives into the canvas now. Ott in top position. Back to their feet. Ott very aggressive here.
Oh wow, he stuffed one of Jake's better takedowns, that knee grab. The little knee tap he has right there.
Stiff jab from Ott for the nose of Rosholt. Good first round so far from John Ott. Right hand lead from Ott, gets caught with a short left hook from Rosholt. Rosholt is a favourite -550. Ott at +350. Stiff right hand from Ott. Almost 2 minutes down here in the first round. Set for 3 by 5. A patient fight, though, from Jake Rosholt so far. Fighting 2 weekends in a row. As has his brother Jared. Wild uppercut there from Ott. Almost took out the ring lights. Left hand, put him with the inside of the glove, though. Rosholt needs to turn the knuckles in like he did on that right hand. Takes the back here, no. Ott turns back into him. Rosholt goes to side control.
Look for arm triangle right now. He's stuck sides. He's got it locked up, but he's got to get that elbow a little bit higher by Ott's ear.
Mount him. Ott could be in danger, trying to control the posture and not allowing the ground and pound from Rosholt.
Rosholt's got to get his hands in between his body and Ott's head so he can punch him. Right now, Ott's in there too tight. Oh, nice elbow. That was a little landing elbow. Push the head down and slide through.
Seeing what he can open up here, Jake Rosholt with 2 minutes remaining on the clock in the first round. A very high mount here from Rosholt. Again, tries to fillet the forehead with the elbow.
Needs to keep going to it.
Ott, who was in this position for pretty much the whole first round against Bobby Lashley and survived.
And that was twice the man that's on top of him now.
Ooh, nice overhand elbow, and he's cut.
Yeah, here we go.
Must have watched your fight in London last weekend, Frank.
I can only hope.
The first cut on the forehead of John Ott. The blood will trickle down. It's not over the eye, though. It looks to be in the centre of the forehead from what I can see. And again, looking to slice him open off both elbows here is Jake Rosholt. From this position, Rosholt has so many options, and he's just so dangerous. The elbow's an absolute treat so far.
Jake's got a bunch of different submission opportunities in here, too, but he chooses to take them.
Come on, you gotta work.
I think he's trying to wear Ott down a little bit first before he starts jumping into Primeros or Maricanas.
Ott throws the legs up. What does he need to do from here, Frank?
Ott's got to buck up. Throwing the legs up isn't going to really help against a guy like Jake. You've done it 3 or 4 times. It hasn't worked at all. You got to start using your hips. So they're trying to buck him off you and then turning as soon as you feel that weight foot off you a little bit. So you have to do a bunch of series in a row.
I think he can him again.
Jeez.
Maybe under the eye there. Rosholt smack-talking John Ott now. There looks to be 2 cuts on the face of John Ott. One on the forehead and one under the left eye.
But we all know that Ott can take a beating from lots of Lashley fights. We all know he's in a position where he can keep getting beat on. Jake's got to find a way to finish it, either by deep gash and cut. The doctor's going to have to stop it or find a nice tight submission.
Wow, Rosholt with the elbows, looking to open up a money box on the forehead of John Ott. Final 10 seconds of the round. It's been Rosholt's round since it went to ground, and it should be enough to get him over on the judges' scorecards. Rosholt looking relaxed. Ott came out aggressively with a striking. Looked like he wanted to go to ground, which, as Frank said, was perhaps not the best option.
You know, his big elbow, he finally finds his position, finally finds his space, and lands straight through. Drops it down right between the hands, right between the fists. It comes over the top with all his weight behind it, and that's what cuts him open. You see immediately it starts bleeding. You know, good position. He comes up from the backside and clubs him with that elbow. That was more of a clubbing elbow than that first one. It was like a slicing elbow, but does just as much damage to the head because his head bounced off the canvas after he hit him.
Rosholt, as we look at Dewey Franklin Trigg's scorecard, 10-8. Jake Rosholt in the first round.
Gotta go. Come on, out here.
We're ready to rock and roll. Second round of action. It was effective for Rosholt in the first. Ott's going to try and keep this on his feet, though, Frank.
Yeah, if he's smart, he will. He's gonna have to get some haymakers out there, get Rosholt backing up and being scared of his hand power. He's have to knock him out, but he's got to tag him a little bit, get Jake backing up.
Ott arm punching. Needs to pivot on the lead foot, turn the hips through, roll through off the shoulder. Get some momentum behind these blows. Overhand right, he's grunting a lot. Of course, in traditional martial arts, when they grunt behind the strikes, it's called a ki. You're delivering the energy from your diaphragm. You see a lot of karatekas use it, particularly when they perform Tanishiwara, which is breaking. Double jab from Ott. Still no starch, though, behind these punches. Checks the low kick. Nicely done. Shin to shin. Double leg here. If Rosholt wants you down, you're going down into side control.
Yeah, Prototype, he didn't even attempt a shot before that. He's had 2 attempts on shots so far in this fight, and both of them have gone right to the ground. He's not even selling his shots before he does them. He just goes right into it because he sees the angle so perfectly.
I smell elbows.
Yep, I was just going to say, here goes another one. He can rain down 4, 5, 6 of them right here if he wants to.
Can't rest.
Oh, there's 2. He's going to try and do a Van Gogh and cut his ear off. There's 3. 4. You called for 6, Frank. See if we'll get the 6 on the count here. There's 5. 1 more for Frank.
Please.
Oh, he stopped at 5. This is all Jake Rosholt. Now, if you're John Ott, Frank, what do you do from here?
Like, see how he keeps lifting his legs up to try to get his legs up around Jake's upper body. It's not going to work. He's been trying it the whole fight. He's got him now switch, turning into him, trying to get his elbow back inside, go back to a grappling game because he's basically getting mauled by a wrestler. To stop a wrestler from mauling you, you got to get space and get him off you. You can't do that the way that Ott's been doing it. Start digging in, get hold. There you go. That's what it. Start swinging out, gets for space. Exactly what he had to do.
Ott's on his feet, he's backing up. Jump walking right hand from Rosholt. Tries to be at the cage. Up kick from Ott. Didn't connect though. Rosholt wants to get on top of him and start slicing with the elbows again. Back to the side control.
Right to it. Good position.
Knee on belly, looking to mount. Inside half guard. Ott just locks up that left leg. Reverse elbows to the top of the thigh here from Jake Rosholt. Good look at the cut there on the forehead of Ott. Indeed, it looks like he was only cut once, not twice in the first round, unless that's another little cut between the eyes there that I can see. I'll have to get the magnifying glass onto that one.
Arm triangle, he's got the position. Elbow position again. He can elbow his thigh from here. He can elbow the back of his head. Ott needs to start bucking his legs up. He's just holding on. He's kind of riding this out a little bit. Almost like we did with last time. We knew he could kind of survive, so that's what he's doing. It is very frustrating when you're fighting a guy that you're trying to put away, and he just won't go away. He just keeps holding on and keeps hanging out. That'll make you make mistakes later, which I think is what Ott is hoping will happen, is that Rosholt will get greedy trying to finish it and won't be able to finish the fight because Ott will get a space to be able to come back.
Rosholt just looking for the elbows off the right arm to the body and the jawline. Mounts him here. 1 minute 19 remaining in the second round. A long time in this round for Rosholt to do some serious damage.
He's got a lot of space. Easy mount straight over. His hips are nice and low.
Get busy up there, man.
He gets his head free. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. Go to submission or strike. Let's see what he wants to do now.
Come on, let's work. Let's work.
See the referee calling here for both men to work as Ott just puts the hands around the back, trying to control Rosholt, not allow him to posture up. Rosholt tries to walk him towards the center of the cage here, Frank.
Yeah, good position. You don't want to get a guy with good jiu-jitsu against the cage. He'll use his legs to climb up, change positions. Looks like he's going to a Dars. There's soft choke now. He looked like he was going for a little Dars position there, but Ott didn't go all the way to his hands and knees.
Inside half guard here. Just drives the left knuckles into the hip region. Ott gets a breather.
Stay busy, I'll stand you up.
Referee threatening to stand them up here if the work rate doesn't increase. Under 20 seconds remaining in the second round. That left leg still stuck in the triangle here from Ott. Ott with the elbows to the ear of Rosholt now. Good work from John Ott. His back staying busy. Rosholt, elbow to the thigh. It'll still be the round, though, for Jake Rosholt. 2 rounds down and 1 remaining. Okay, Frank, play Supercoach first of all in the corner of Rosholt. What are you telling him to do?
Start looking for submission. Start moving. This guy's not going to go away by your boxing. Not going to go away by your strikings. Find his place to cut him up, cut him open nice and big with the elbows, but find a way to get to submission and finish this fight. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this.
And if you're with James Krause in the corner of Ott, what are you saying?
You got to keep this on your feet. You got to start straight. You got to use a lot more leg kicks. Use some teep kicks. Use some front kicks to keep him guessing, and then chop his legs out from underneath you. If his legs are getting beat up, it's going to be hard for him to shoot on you. And if you're looking for the shot, be aware of the shot. Always start looking for an uppercut to counter that shot when he comes in on you.
Frank's fight card after 2:20-17 in favor of Rosholt. 10-8 in the first, 10-9 in the second. Going to work on the cuts on the face of John Ott between rounds. Rosholt looking very relaxed.